Let's talk about ongoing performance. Okay, so I'll get emails from contractors a lot that are like, man, my team started out like at the beginning of the year or when they were newer and they were like really hustling and kicking ass, stuff like that. Now it's been 6 months, a year, or whatever, and their performance is just dipping. Like, what is the deal? What can I do? And there's a number of things that I always recommend for this. So the first thing is going to be clarifying their goals and breaking that down into an action plan. Okay, if they say, right, we're not setting goals for them. We want them to set a goal that feels true to them, that they can commit to for a specific outcome. I want to earn this much money this year because I need to put a down payment on a house, or I want to buy an engagement ring, or I am trying to go on this vacation, or I want to pay off my student loans, or whatever it is, okay? And it's like, okay, like, do you give me permission to hold you accountable to that? And if they say yes, now we break this down into an action plan, okay? Because it's way easier to hold people accountable to daily or weekly activities than it is to hold them accountable to those results, right? So we use a formula where we break down their average job size, their average closing ratio, their success at the door. We factor all those numbers. We divide it down to the number of doors, for example, that they would have to knock each week to inevitably hit that number, okay? So now it's like, okay, we've calculated that Tim only has to knock 105 doors a week to hit that number. That's like 32 doors a day, 3 days a week, or whatever it is, right? Like, that's actually really easy. So now we're making sure that we're doing that. So focusing on an action plan, holding them accountable to that in bite-sized pieces. The other thing is going to be providing ongoing training. How many of you guys are just doing the hire, train, let them loose, hope for the best thing, right? Like, we have to make sure that we're continually providing ongoing motivation and improving their skills and sharpening their sales techniques and stuff like that. And that happens in ongoing training. So sales team management is going to be huge. Ongoing training is going to be huge. And then the other thing is going to be continually recruiting. People don't like to hear that answer, but that's the reality. Like, don't think that you're going to hire an A team and then you're set and then 20 years you're just going to retire. Recruiting is constantly happening. So instead of trying to bring the bottom up, you're just constantly filling the pipeline with fresh blood and fresh meat, right? So I hope that makes sense. If you guys need help with this, again, I have all of these systems fully turnkey for you. Hit me up. I'd love to do a free consultation Zoom, show you how my stuff works, and help scale your business. Hope that helps.